I would say the only models that are relevant to learn from and do this globally is the India and the China model. Because a lot of countries operated India and China very distinctly over the last 10-15 years, and I think therefore the India model becomes even more relevant as you look at how countries will be operated by global companies in the future. So that's in a different way, India's model is going to be very important.
Explain the India model and also try and contextualize it by comparison with China.
So both the countries had a very local presence for many of the companies. I'll take the Honeywell example. We had a full supply chain, a local innovation, local leadership, thinking about the markets and the businesses very much in a local fashion. And the global businesses used to give a lot of leeway to the India and the China businesses. I think that maturity has built over the last 15 years. Honeywell was very early in this game. We did it for 2 decades now. And we took that model to the other high growth regions earlier. And now we are taking it to all the markets outside of the United States.
Does the India model, for you and perhaps most other companies in your view, does that get impacted by the high tariffs to one of India's significant export destinations, the United States? Because, you know, it's not just about exports. The supply chain also comes from various other countries that have been impacted. Has that changed, or is it continuing at a steady pace?
I think having different kinds of costs of doing business has been part of the supply chains forever. Good for us was that we started reconfiguring them with the advent of COVID. So we actually got a lot of local supply chains done even at that trade disruption point in 2020 and 21. And therefore we were very geared to manage this. And to just also contextualize it, even though the US is a very, very important market and it has its own local supply chains, we also serve many parts of the world which are very large countries, and that's a very significant volume for us, more than half of our company.